What's up, guys? It's Devin. I have a card show pickup video is the video for today. This was from the Lansing Card Show. I will give you the information about the show first and foremost. It was on Saturday, December 28th, so it was right in between Christmas and the New Year. It was at the Lansing Mall, which is in Lansing, Michigan. It's hosted by Avery Shoebox, which is a card store inside the Lansing Mall. This is a once-a-month show, always on the fourth Saturday of every month. So it fell on Saturday, December 28th. And then Dennis is the owner of Avery Shoebox and the person who runs the show. Unfortunately, this show I did not go to. I was sick, under the weather. If you follow any of my social media accounts, I had pneumonia and I was kind of out of the card show game for a little bit. I was kind of out of doing anything for work for about 2 weeks, had a fever for about a week, and then a nasty cough and was on antibiotics for another week. So it took me about 2 weeks to get back to my normal self, my working self. So this card show, Mikey, who is technically the other half of the Trading Card Brothers, if you didn't know that, he's kind of more behind the scenes. He's not into it full time like I am, but we started off, the name together. And he still comes to shows every once in a while and gets a piece of the pie here and there. But he went to the show and texted me throughout the show and walked around, ended up doing some buying on my behalf at the show. So that's how I got these items in front of me. Some of them he just went out on a limb and purchased himself. Some of them we were texting back and forth of like, hey, what do you want to pay for this? And he would try to get it. So shout out to Mikey for going to the show for me and buying some stuff. Now, I will go over the general purchase price of everything and my estimated value. Now, I will say this, there was, in the background, Mikey ended up buying out a table, and we ended up evaluating once he got back home and gave me everything, evaluated everything. I think we paid a little bit strong on the table purchase. So unfortunately, we're kind of at the mercy of some grading to see if that can be a profit or a loss buying out the table. I think overall the show should be okay because there was a couple really sweet cards on top of the stuff that I'm grading. But I think the grading is going to be the big kicker for this show. If it grades well, which I already got stuff set aside, if it grades well, we got a good chance to make money. If it doesn't, we'll probably be losing money from the show. So, total purchase price for everything was $8,740. Total estimated value was $10,472. So if you want to just look at it on a calculator, which I love to do, $8,740 was purchased, $10,472 was estimated value, paid around 83.5%. Now that's definitely strong, knowing that there's a lot of stuff that's going to be selling on my Whatnot channel, shipping out to my COMC store. There's only a handful of items that are actually going to eBay and going to grading. So definitely on the stronger side. I would have liked that to be closer to 70 to 75% with how many lower stuff I purchased from this card show pickups. But we'll see what happens. I'm very excited to see what happens with the grading, but we're going to go over the main card. This was by far the coolest one. This is actually my first time owning a Bulls uniform Michael Jordan auto. I have owned a Wizards uni. I have owned a North Carolina collegiate one. I have never owned a Bulls uniform MJ auto. By far the coolest pickup from the show. 2006 Upper Deck Ovation MJ Spotlight Signature Gold. I don't know if you can see right above the Upper Deck logo. It is serial numbered out of 25. Autograph looks very nice. Looks very clean. In person, it looks great. I don't know how it looks on the video. I think it looks pretty good, but in person, it looks very good. PSA 7 is the grade. Only 2 copies have ever been graded by PSA. This one has a 7, and then there's also one 8. So a PSA 7 and a PSA 8. So definitely a tough card to get a high grade on. But MJ Bulls uniform auto out of 25. And it's kind of tough to see, but that is a sticker autograph. If that was on card, this would be worth a lot more, and the overall value of this entire card show pickups video would be worth a lot more. But unfortunately, that is a sticker one. That'll be my next goal, is to buy an on-card Bulls uniform MJ auto. I think those are like minimum like 8 to 10K. But that was definitely a cool one. By far the most valuable item from the show. That was one that Mikey and I went back and forth and were like, hey, what do you want to pay? And he ended up getting a little bit less than what I wanted to pay for it. So we'll see if my value ends up being correct there. Next up, we'll go over these. These are some raw pickups. These will be going to my eBay store. This is everything that I didn't think would grade well, so I'm just going to sell raw. Select Angel Reese courtside silver rookie. Select Caitlin Clark base courtside. Select Caitlin Clark concourse silver rookie. Triple auto from Superglow. Haley Van Lith and the Cavender twins. This is from Superglow and serial numbered out of 25. 1 out of 25. Spectra Triple Threats jersey Devontae Adams. This is serial numbered out of 8. NFL PA logos and a Nike swoosh. 3 cool patches there. Aiden Hutchinson impeccable horizontal RPA out of 75. That's an on-card autograph. Josh Jacobs from Panini One Formula One. Really nice patch here on the right side. 3-color on-card autograph. These are serial numbered out of 49. And then a Drake London dual patch rookie auto. That's on-card autograph. Two jerseys. Still with the Panini seal. This is also numbered out of 49. It was actually 2 off a jersey number. Number 3, his jersey number is 5. That would have been sick if it was jersey number, but that's okay. Next up, we're going to go over the graded items. This is also going to be eBay items. 2016 Optic Jared Goff rated rookie as a 10. 2016 Dunrush Jared Goff rated rookie as a 10. There was one guy who had just a bunch of Jared Goffs. 2016 Dunrush Press Proof Silver. Very tough pull out of 100. Rated rookie as a 9. Select Cade Cunningham Tiger. Second year as a 10. Jamar Chase 2021 Prism Silver Rookie as a 10. Select Victor Wembanyama Rookie Orange Flash Concourse level as a 10. Jay Jetta's Justin Jefferson 2020 Dunruss rated rookie as a 10. Ray Lewis Score First Down Parallel serial numbered out of 10, 6 out of 10 as a PSA 10. Derrick Henry 2016 Select Silver CSG 10. And then not graded, but slabbed up from Leaf. Leaf Valiant, Joe Montana, pre-production proof, 101 autograph. So that's the back. But that is a real Joe Montana autograph. This is just their kind of like their printing plate, pre-production proof from Leaf. Then this next stack is all the raw stuff that I'll be grading. Now, some of these I think I'm taking more of a chance than I typically would. I'm usually pretty harsh on my grading, but unfortunately, because we paid on the stronger side for the entire table purchase and kind of the show in general compared to what I normally do, I threw some more in here to take chances because the price difference for some of these compared to raw and PSA 10s were such a big difference that like I only need to hit on less than 50%. There's 15 cards here. If I hit on 7 out of 15, which substantially increased the overall value of these 15 cards and then the entire lot. So taking a chance, if I can go 7 out of 15 or better, that's a win. Even if I go like 6 out of 15, I still think it's okay. It's just I need some of the big ones to gem. Tops Now Juan Soto. This is an exclusive customer appreciation autograph. They're not serial numbered, but they're rumored to be pretty low print run. I want to say there was only a handful graded by PSA. I want to say like 2 or 3 copies were graded by PSA of Juan Soto. So definitely a low print run here, and I could only find one recent sale in like the last 6 months. So kind of a cool one. Tops Now Juan Soto auto. 2024 certified orange Jaden Daniels out of 150. This is one I took a shot on. You can see a little bit of a white spot up there in the top right corner, but then everything else on the card was perfect. Centering was great, surface was great, rest of the corners and edges were great. So that's one I'm taking a chance on, and I normally wouldn't take a chance on. My gut says it's a 9 because of that corner, but maybe they show me some love and give me a 10 there. I need one of these 2 Caitlin Clarks to get a 10. Select Concourse Pink Ice, rookie of Caitlin Clark. These are non-serial numbered. but they have really good gem rates. Like all the Caitlin Clarks are gemming at like 60 to 65%. So that's why I threw basically all of her rookie cards that were from this lot. Select Caitlin Clark Pink Ice. This is going to be the premier level. And then there's 7 of these. This is the Select Concourse base rookie of Caitlin Clark. It's crazy though, because like base rookies of hers go for around 15, 20 bucks for the concourse. You're going to pay $20 to grade. PSA 9s go for around like 40, 45. So you're breaking even at a 9. You're going to lose a little bit for shipping and fees, but basically value wise, you're going to get close to breaking even. PSA 10s sell for like 120 bucks. So you would more than like triple your value. If you can get any of these to PSA 10, and they gem at like a 60% rate. So I had 7 of these. There was 2 or 3 that I typically would have held back, but I threw them in there just because if I can do the 60% gem rate on 7 of them, then I should be able to gem roughly 4 of them. And if I can gem 3 or 4 of them, that's a huge win and value boost for me. So 7 of these, Select Caitlin Clark Concourse base rookies. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you got more. There was a lot of Select WNBA, which I'm taking a chance out on the majority of those. Angel Reese, this is the Silver Flash Concourse level. Then you got Caitlin Clark and Fuego from Select. You got a Premier base of Caitlin Clark from Select. And then the last one that I'm going to grade, a Select Angel Reese. This is the Concourse Purple Ice Rookie, and these are going to be serial numbered out of 149. So 15 cards being sent to grading from this show specifically. Like I said, I'm a little bit more risky than I typically would be, but I need some value gain somewhere in order to break even / make a little bit from everything I purchased. So that's kind of the goal there. Now, everything behind in these stacks are going to be either check out my cards being shipped out there, or going to be prepped and ready for my future Whatnot shows. I'm not going to go through all of the cards. I'll kind of save those for a different video, or at least the COMC ones. So there's all these slabs here. These are raw cards, and these are some wild card sealed. I'll save those for a different video. The stuff that I'm going to be using for my Whatnot channel, I'll definitely show some of these. You got Jake Moody, Will Shepard, Baroa, Malik Cunningham. There was a lot of wild card in the lot. I don't necessarily love wild card, but for the price that it is, all of these are going to be starting really cheap. So definitely not the worst thing in the world. I'll go through some of these pretty quick. Tyreek Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Zay Flowers, Justin, Quentin Skinner, Mason Smith, Carson Beck. Again, all of these will be in my future Whatnot shows. Maybe not all in the same show necessarily, but they will be in there at some point, one show or another. Javon Baker, Dak Prescott, Jalen Wright, a couple of him, Zay Flowers, Malik Neighbors. And these are all prepped and ready too. New sleeves. Got them in nice top loaders and perfect fit sleeves. Will Anderson, ×2, Aiden O'Connell, Cam Ward, Rode Torrance, Roma Dunze, Isaac Bruce, Jonathan Allen, Justin Herbert, Ed Too Tall Jones, Zay Flowers, Brock Vandegrift, that's a 101. Elijah Badger, Jared McCain, Jerry Jeudy, Tanner Witt. So that was everything from that stack. I'll go over the other stack. I think there was 78 total cards that I wanted to throw on my Whatnot channel, and then I want to say close to 100 plus that'll be going to my check out my card store. If you're ever interested in buying anything from me, my Whatnot channel, my check out my card store, my eBay, there's all different price points. Typically my eBay is my more expensive items. COMC is kind of more of my mid-tier items. Whatnot is typically my lower tier items. All that stuff is linked in the description of this video, so you can click on any of those stores and it brings you directly to them. If you ever have questions about any of these items, or you're interested in them, or you want to sell stuff, just email me. My email is also linked in the description of the video, or you can just reach out on social media as well. This is the last couple stuff for Whatnot. Paige Sporonic, David Njoku, Ben Sinote, Trevin Wallace, Patrick Mahomes, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Emmanuel Forbes, Channing Tindall, Jackson Smith and Jigba, J.K. Dobbins, Asante Samuel Jr., Antonio Gibson, Keyshawn Silver, Josh Downs, Darnell Wright, Jalen Wright, Lamar Jackson, Will Levis, Breece Hall, and then one more stack. And like I said, I'm not going to go over all the check out my card stuff because I'll make a separate video, so I don't want to duplicate. I'll do like I'll call it like a check out my card submission preview. And I have probably 200 to 250 cards that I'm sending out in my next submission. And I'll just go through all the cards so you guys can kind of see the type of stuff that I send to my check out my card store. And if there's anything, like I said, that you're ever interested, you can go visit my store directly. I think I have right now roughly 450 items that are posted in my check out my card store for sale. Malachi Corley, Luke Schoonmaker, Angel Reese, a bunch of her base select rookies. Marshawn Lynch, Dalton Kincaid, that's a 101 rookie. Blake Corum. And the last little stack, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Ramsey, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Matthew Stafford, Angel Reese, Joe Burrow, Jonathan Mingo, Datavian Wicks, and CJ Stroud. So that's kind of a preview of some of the stuff that was from this table purchase from this show, and then from the table purchase from the show, and then some stuff that will be at my Whatnot channel. So that was everything. Again, it was roughly 83.5% that I paid of estimated value. I think it was on the high side, so it'll be definitely interesting to see if I can make money, break even, or lose money from here. But you can never know if you're going to make or lose unless you spend. So definitely a trial here. Curious to see what will happen. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. As always, thank you for watching. Sorry about the delay in videos. I haven't posted one, like a long YouTube video, in probably a month. But the pneumonia got to me, and then I was pretty busy with holiday season and just didn't get to it. So apologies about that. But definitely have a lot saved up, ready to rock and roll. Probably got 6 videos that I got saved up. So definitely a lot of videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and don't forget to smile. Later, guys.